Hello world! Some time ago, we discovered the appearance of Sandwich Bot, which interferes and spoils DeFi trades in Tezos. Sandwich or Sandwich Attack is a malicious use of DeFi tools, mainly DEXs, in order to make a profit. Sandwich bots are not a new but quite prevalent problem lately, and therefore we think it's worth telling users about it. In our article, you can check the list of contracts that currently provide such actions. What is a sandwich attack? A sandwich attack allows an attacker to profit by worsening the victim's trading conditions using a trade slippage setting. Algorithms, called sandwich bots, track the mempool of operation in search of a possible victim. A mempool is a list of transactions that have not been executed and can be executed later. In simple words, this is a queue of requests for adding transactions to the blockchain. So, how it goes? When we create an exchange order, we have some market price and a possible slippage. That is, an acceptable deflection from the market price. It is needed to allow the user to buy enough tokens at a price slightly worse than the stated one, in case of worsening conditions at the same time of the transaction. Typically, for such an attack, an exchange order with sufficiently large value of slippage should appear in the mempool. When it happens, the sandwich bot tries to execute the similar exchange order before the victim's one, thereby worsening the price at which the victim's order is executed for the slippage specified by the victim. Thus, the sandwich bot front-runs or outstrips the victim's order and executes the transactions first, and the victim gets a less favorable deal. Right after the victim's transaction, the bot creates a reverse operation and returns the price to a balance. As a result, the victim makes a transaction at a less favorable price, and the attacker gets the difference between the buying and selling of the token. This is approximately equal to the victim's transaction volume multiplied by the slippage minus the network and DEX commission. Why is this happening? The point is that the algorithms perform operations based on priority. The node collects all operations and distributes them in a queue depending on the weighted commission that user sets himself or the DeFi does it for him. If user A places an order with a higher fee than user B, then A will end up in queue with a higher priority than B. Usually, this is called front-running. Here you can see an example of this attack, which makes the bot a profit of 0.5 Tez. Sandwich attacks are not always successful. There is one feature in Tezos that sometimes when trying to make a sandwich attack, the bot changes the parameters of the token storage so that it simply does not allow the victim's transaction to be executed due to the lack of the declared storage for the transaction. As a result, the bot trades and the user fails. So, the bot just gains a loss instead of a profit. As we see here, there are cases when an attacker will suffer losses and at the same time will prevent the user order to fulfill. No one has a profit from such an action. So we will not recommend to use such an attack in Tezos. I guess it's never worth it. Soon, we will release the execution protocol via free roll without any slippage using limit orders. So just stay in touch. See ya!